You already know. It's Miyabi's time. And you also know that means age restriction. Oh boy. Oh boy, I can't wait. Just what kind of sex act / not sex act are we gonna end up doing with Miyabi? That's because she's popular, man. What? Yep, same old entourage, same old everything. I love this little hat, by the way, that Rory always has on. It's like adorable. She's surrounded by a clamoring throng. I almost said thong. The moment she arrives, just like every other morning. That's not including the large number of people who just stand silently as they watch her pass them. It's like having an actual celebrity in the dorm. Yeah, you know, yeah. Why? Why are you doing the puffy face? Damn, that's going a little too far, Emmy. Calm down. Well, we know where you guys stand on the subject. Well, you are a nerd. But we're all nerds here. It's okay. We love you. People have actually told you that? You must have suffered the same treatment back home. And Emmy must have first-hand experience with annoying fan clubs. Yeah, because she used to be a superstar, man. That idea raises a point of concern for me as her brother. Oh. So, like, at school, we're just not allowed to be around her because she's got her whole crowd around her anyway? Oh, well, ain't that sweet. Oh my god, you know, she can hear you. Is it a love letter? Love letter. Oh, please, please, the Yuri! One I have yet to do for any of you yet. Rhea just runs over there. Well, where else is she gonna give it to her? Girls, cut it out. You're staring. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I grab their collars before they start leaning in and pull them back. I'll never understand why girls are so fascinated by these things all the time. Or like them. Wow. Yeah, now you do it through text message or something. Yeah, damn city folk. Clearly you two are on the opposite team. Modern girls' opinions on this sure fit into a wide spectrum. What seems to be the problem? Well, you see, little Rinchan, there's the things called, I'm not going into this. Yeah, go Google it. Go Google it. And, stick to the wholesome sites. Avoid looking at the 18 and up stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. I answer as quickly as possible to keep Rinchan from shouting any more about that. Rinchan is too oblivious to be a part of conversations like this. I don't know, man. Oh my god, what is she doing? Oh, lordy lord.
私に抱いてくれた好意は嬉しいが、君にはもっと幸せになれる道がある。
What are you even telling her? Oh my fucking god.
さあ、これが恋の処方箋だ。人間の世界へ帰りなさい。
I don't feel comfortable with you blinking at me, saying this line with a wink. What the fuck? Miyabi Senpai pulls out something from her pocket and places it gently in the girl's hand. Oh my god. I managed to catch a glimpse of the wrapper. It's just sugar-free gum. Yeah, that's what you want me to believe. The same stuff I saw on the table back at the dorm.
じゃあね。また来世で会おう。アディオス。
Did you just let her down weirdly?
失礼します。
What the fuck just happened?
かっこいい。さすがはみやび先輩。
You call that smooth? I call that stupid.
なんて綺麗。少女漫画みたいですね。
It's so, I mean, it worked because it's so stupid that you can't even be upset about it. You're just like, what just happened? Wait, did that even seem remotely feminine to you? All I saw was a bad case of delusions. Ones of grandeur, even. I mean, it's Miyabi Senpai, and as the girl said, her words did have a cool ring to them.
夢見れる年頃っていいわね。全くその通りで羨ましい。
Why are you two just on the team?
処方箋って何ですか？ほうれい線の仲間？
Oh, Rin, you're just adorable, aren't you? Sure. We'll just go with that. These three responded in pretty much the same exact way that I'd expect them to. Oh, lordy lord. How do you get so cool? So, was what that girl gave you this morning a love letter?
ああ、見られてたのか。恥ずかしいな。
Of course I saw. I was literally right across the courtyard. It's just after lunch, and we're back in the infirmary. I was passing by and noticed she was inside, so I thought it was a good time to ask her about it.
いや、まあ、ちょいちょいあるんだよ。昔からさ。
Yeah, I know. You're super famous.
雑誌に載るくらい大したことでもなんでもないのにね。
I don't mean to brag, but no, that's not how she's saying it. If you ask me, I'd say that's a pretty big deal. I say that as I sip on the tea she gave me.
そもそも私も知り合いに頼まれてるだけだから。好きでやってるわけでもないし、ファンって言われるのは苦手なんだ。
Yeah, you know, I mean.
経験上ピエロになって返事するのが一番楽でさ。
It works. Huh. So that's why you acted like that. I nodded and quietly sipped some more tea. It was, like I said, you're more shocked than upset that you were just rejected, you know? With her looks, having a fan club seems inevitable. Though now that we live in the same place, as Arle said this morning, I've more or less grown to how pretty she is. Grown used to it. Until I look closely, like I am now. Oh, God. Oh, I thought he was just gonna do the normal thing where he just looks at her chest every single time. She really is beautiful. She's the kind of person the modeling business was invented for. And she has such a clean-cut, dignified personality in public. The word cool is an accurate description for her. And what's inside? Well, not all of it's exactly admirable. But personality flaws don't show up in pictures. That's good for her. Yeah.
行為自体はもちろん嬉しいけど、写真の私しか知らない子に言われてもね。
If only they knew how you acted normally.
それに、あんまり恋愛とか疎くてよくわからないんだ。情けないことに。
Oh, you'll I'll teach you things like that later down the line, I'm sure. Were you not popular before you debuted in those magazines?
まあ、バレンタインデーから1ヶ月くらいはチョコレートに困ったことはないかな。
Jesus Christ.
女の子ばっかりだし、本気でモテてるわけじゃないと思うけどね。モデル仲間の間じゃよくあることだって聞いたしさ。
It's odd that the guys aren't, like, trying to give you the chocolates and stuff. Like, it's all girls. I guess the guys aren't reading fashion magazines or anything, so... Sounds like a pretty limited community to me. I mean, I imagine she heard this mostly from other models she met while working. Miyabi-senpai herself has a tendency to do things at her own pace.
だから君みたいにあっちの私を知らない子の方が楽なんだよ。レンは魔界のことを知っても、私の夢を聞いても何も変わらなかったしね。あんなことがあっても変わらないでいてくれるし。
We don't talk about when you all stuck your hands around in that area and her face turns red and she buries her face in her tea that one weird night. Oh God, why are you doing this? That. What did you say? Hand raping me? I don't like the word that. I don't like saying it, but what a reaction to her own memory. With everything that happened after that, I'd actually forgotten about it. You did not. You can't forget about that shit. The image of Miyabi-senpai's breasts floats to the front of my mind. She has a very good pair on her. Yes, sirree, Bob. Wait, no. This isn't the time to reminisce on my X-rated adventures. Is it? Is it not? Oh, we're about to have some one-on-one time. Something's got her all fidgeting in her seat as well. Maybe that's been weighing more heavily on her mind than I thought. It's kind of cute. I mean, she's plenty charming anyway. But I'm not sure how to break the silence.
Miyabi! やっぱりここにいた!
I thought we locked the door! Why would we lock the door?
探したよ。お昼に教室に来てって言ったのに。
What? A pair of girls in basketball uniforms trots into the room?
ごめん、全然時計見てなかった。
And, the Ditz comes on in.
週末の試合の話だよね。ほんとごめん。
Wow, you let them down.
まあ、急ぎじゃないからいいんだけどね。
But of course, you're super popular, so they're not gonna be like, "Rawr, you upset us."
その分、助っ人働きに期待してるし。
それはもちろん、できるだけは。てなわけで、ごめんね。
But what about me?
ちょっと私、手伝いのミーティングに行かないと。
She puts her hands together to double down on her apology. So you go to help the sports clubs on top of working with the school nurse?
そう。私は頭使うよりも体を動かす方が得意だからね。
Whew, that's probably gonna come in handy later.
それじゃあまた後で。
Alright, I'll see you later.
何あの子。みやびのお気に入り
Oh God, what is she gonna say?
男の子とあんな仲良さそうに話してるの珍しいじゃん。
Oh, I can't wait to hear what she says.
また後でって、なんか意味深だったよね。
Oh, now they're teasing her.
焼くな焼くな。
Ooh, that was a smooth.
そんなことより、やるからには勝つぞ。
She didn't say she wasn't interested. No.
ごまかした。怪しすぎる。
まあ、ゆっくり聞かせてもらうし。
ないない。君らが期待しているようなのは何もないよ。
She's stubborn right now. The girl's voices trail off down the hallway and the music just stopped. Into me, huh? She did say she finds me easier to talk to. At any rate, it's good to see that she gets along so well with the other girls her age. I'm sure it's pretty much the same for girls above or below her age. And boys too, I guess. Maybe? She gives a solid impression of someone who gets along with just about everyone. I sit where she left me in the infirmary and stew on my thoughts of her. At the very least, I know she doesn't dislike me. Oh, of course not. I remind myself to be satisfied with that and not get too presumptuous. I finish nursing my tea. Then I pour out what's left of hers and wash out her mugs. Oh, he could have had an indirect kiss. I mean, once I finish putting things back where they were, I walk back into my classroom. Stroll on back in. Why would he even assume that she didn't like him? Pretty tolerant, you could say. How interesting. Like, you see the way she acts around you or like talks to you even, you're fine. Whew, I feel refreshed. The bath down here is downright fantastic. But I guess that comes standard with a top quality cottage complex. Ah, yes, time for a nice after bath drink. Oh no, what is...
しげる、私を励まして。
What in the fuck just happened to you?
負けるな、もう少し。
He's even trying to help her. Senpai, what are you doing? You look like an old, sad drunk crying on the bar counter.
お、風呂上がり系男子かい？セクシーだね。
Oh, yeah, yeah, no.
私は今、とても憂鬱な気分でさ。
Are you sad? Are you actually sad drunk?
しげるの歌声を聞いて、もっと憂鬱になってたところさね。
Dude, he's got the voice for singing, though. What do you mean, try to sing?
心はそばにいたりするわ。
Okay, he's not singing. If he makes you sadder, why would you just make him keep singing? It doesn't make any sense.
まあ、気分だよ、気分。
What do you mean?
そういう時もあるでしょ。
I guess? I walk behind her and head for the refrigerator. You want a drink too, senpai?
いらない。こんなポンコツ魔女なんてお構いなく。
Alright, I guess I'll just ignore you. This sounds rather serious. I didn't know she was prone to such moods like this. I mean, there's something endearing about it, but it can't continue.
ほら、しげる。たーんと食べ。
Just giving him pencil shavings. She takes out a big bag labeled Shigeru Chow and dumps the contents into his jar. Are you trying to kill him with food? Shigeru's cries of anguish filled the living room. There was enough in that bag to completely submerge him in the jar. Do sprites like him need to breathe? Probably. Well, she knows best as his owner. He's probably fine. Oh, lordy lord, I hope. So, what's up? What's going on? What's got you sitting at rock bottom? Did something happen with the basketball team?
にゃ、それは何もないよ。
Alright, so what the fuck happened?
そうなんだよ。運動だったら何の問題もないんだよ。
Oh no, what did you do?
で、私はこう、脳筋キャラになってしまったのか。
Idiot savant. So the problem is something academic then?
That's left.
Well, you mean that's right, don't you?
今のはいいタイミングな。
Is she actually stupid? Like, is that...
どうだい？私と漫才師でも目指さないかい？
I don't... Let's not run away from reality now. If it's a big problem, why not talk about it? What's wrong? I pull out a chair next to her and ask her for more details.
いやはや、参ったことに強烈な追試をもらってしまってね。
Ooh. Never had that experience, but I can imagine that'd be terrible. A makeup test? Don't you usually go to school before us to have some study time? No, I would assume not. You've been taking tests in that time? I thought she was spending a lot of time studying in the infirmary. I remember her saying something along those lines when we first met anyway.
そうなんだけど、私は個人的に補習も受けててさ。それで追試もらっちゃって参ってるわけさね。
Ooh, god damn it. One-on-one remedial lesson, she says. Are her grades seriously that bad?
まあ追試なんてぶっちゃけ日常茶飯事なわけだけどさ。今度は次で合格しないと親に連絡するって言うんだよ。
Ooh.
親は関係ないじゃないか、親は。
Ooh, I don't like this.
またバカにされる。
Do I have to help her? She heaves another sigh and falls even deeper into her slump. I fail to see how having to do makeup tests all the time is somehow okay. You know, not to be blunt or anything, but are you just not good at studying? Because, you know, people aren't, some people just aren't good at studying. I mean, I never studied in school, but, you know, since I retain information, well, I didn't really need to, but there's others that need to do studying, and some people, they need to do it, but they're just not good at it, you know.
大正解
Well, what's with the proud face and the music? At least she makes it look cool. I can probably chalk that up to her modeling experience. Can read this fucking face. Well, as far as I know, being a pharmacist in the human world means having to meet some pretty tough standards.
もちろん魔界だって命に関わる仕事だから難しい資格のうちの一つだよ
Okay, so I think Shigeru's dead. Anyway, that means you've got a tough, long, tough road ahead of you.
困るでしょ
Yeah, it's not gonna be so well. And down she goes again. She seems so striking, so admirable the first time she told me about her dream. Who would have thought such a simple thing could be such a high hurdle for her? Considering it was from her point of view, though, it kind of makes sense.
ほら私って趣味で調合とかするじゃないあれは薬剤師の両親の見よう見まねで始めたことなんだけどさ
So that was a bad idea then.
割と大雑把にやっちゃうわけよザザーって
Eyeballing, alright. She waves her arm around like she's throwing salt around the sumo ring. I don't know if it still counts as eyeballing on that scale. That's just not how it works when I do it in the kitchen. Something tells me that making medicine shouldn't work that way either.
あの辺りから絶対に娘に人の命を扱わせてはならないって言われててさ
Damn. Decimated.
試験に合格することはまずないって安心されてるらしいんだけど家を継ぎたいって思うのにままならないものだね
Yeah, you know, I could see that being difficult. I opt to just agree with whatever she says for now. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to say at the moment anyway. But now I know why she's in such a gloomy mood. Cheering her up would be a superhuman feat right now.
魔女の家系はみんな出来がいいのにななんで私はこうもバカなんだろうな
You just got all the bad genes. It's fine.
もしかして私ってヒロイゴなんじゃ
I feel like they would have told you by now.
なわけないんだけどさ
She's starting to break. What a sharp contrast with her suave demeanor this morning. Now she's just wallowing in despair and drawing a spiral on the table with her finger. I think the Space Marines need to come in and help her out. I actually find this kind of endearing too. Oh.
なんだよ笑うなよ
Was I just giggling?
私だって悩むことくらいあるさねむしろ悩みの方が多いくらいだようじうじうじって
Oh, you'll be fine. Crawling with them? That's a weird way to put it, yeah. Though it does paint a pretty excessive picture of how she feels.
小さい頃は魔女ってだけで魔法少女扱いされたり宅急便扱いされたりね前も言ったけど給食当番の時はもちろん鍋かき回す役を期待されるしキューベイが家にいると思われてるし全年齢でもエッチー魔女審判ゲームとか出るし
Alright.
ほんと魔女の名誉毀損だよまったくもう
So because you're a witch, everyone's just stereotyping the fuck out of you. You've suffered a lot more than you let on, girl. So despite all their differences, our worlds still share the same issues of prejudice and the like. Wait, half of her problems stem from her upbringing as a witch? Her issues are much more concentrated than I'd expected. But I have to say, you've shown me a lot of your cute points since we met. Oh, cute. Not too long ago, I always thought you were too perfect, like, way out of my league. But after hearing you tonight, I feel like we're not so far apart after all. Oh.
年上に向かって可愛いとかバカにするね。
Well, you know. She raises her eyebrows and the corners of her mouth sharpen. Yep, that's cute too. And she seems oblivious to this fact. Maybe she's just naturally airheaded. It's kind of a pleasant feeling knowing that I've seen a bit of what she's truly like. You know, I don't know much about being a pharmacist. Or becoming one, rather. But I understand how important helping other people is to you.
え？どうしたの急に。
I'm trying to give you the one-on-one nice talk. She turns her head to look right at me, puzzled. Well, I just get the feeling that you would help someone in a heartbeat if they actually needed it. You have, like, you know, just that kind of positive go-getter attitude. I think that's why everyone seems to rely on you all the time. I don't really have a lot of experience to base on that, but it's just the kind of impression you give. You're just the sort of person who they can depend on. That's all, really. Damn. Her eyes widen in surprise. Yeah, they did. She then and then she squints with suspicion. I almost read, and then she squirts with suspicion. What is... Oh, boy. You know, I shouldn't have said that.
本当に？本当にそう思って言ってる？
Did I say something bad?
面倒だからなんか適当言っとけばいいとか思ってない？
No, not in the slightest. Why do you have to be so negative about it? Do I seem like the type to belittle you like that?
見えるといえば見えるような。
I mean, he's never really done that. Hey, you know I wouldn't do that.
ムキにならなくてもいいのに。
She grins, revealing that she was just teasing me. Her expression turns kind and gentle.
ありがとう。嬉しいよ。そう言ってもらえて。
I know, I'm just a big old teddy bear sweetheart.
レンにそう言ってもらえて励まされた。
Yes, gained XP for that.
嘘でも本当に嬉しい。
Oh my god, it wasn't a lie, woman. She closed her eyes as if to put off the issue. The actions followed by a long, deep breath. All the energy she seemed to have lost flows back into her face.
君ってば意外に人を持ち上げるのが上手なんだね。
I was born for this kind of thing, you know. I just said what was on my mind.
じゃあ天然物だ。いいことじゃないかな。お姉さんがお礼にいい子してあげよう。いい子。
Oh yes, just what I wanted. She reaches out and pets my head. Same lightly patronizing Miyabi-senpai as always. This is the one I'm used to. I nod to myself inwardly and let her continue. It feels nice.
よーし。じゃあちょっと頑張ろうかな。
Alright, how about I help?
腐ってても追試に合格できるわけじゃないしね。
Nope.
ありがとねレン。じゃあまた。
Alright, goodbye. Yeah.
よーし、頑張るぞ。
Miyabi, I think Shiguru's dead. Okay, bye. I watch Miyabi-senpai from behind as she walks confidently back to her room. I guess the important part is that she's got her energy back. I'm rather pleased that I was able to cheer her up again, however awkwardly. Guess I'll head back to my room too. I hope he's like, I had to eat my way out. Shiguru! Hang in there, little guy! He did need to eat his way out. Shigeru was dangerously close to asphyxiating there. I learned something today. His kind does, in fact, breathe air. One demon mystery down, a billion to go. He's dead. It's over. It's done for him. Oh, Lord. The weekend has arrived. Uh-oh. Oh. Miyabi-senpai, it's me, Ren. What's up? I knock on her door to call out to her. She summoned me to her room for some reason.
今手が離せないから入っちゃって。
Oh, no. What is she doing? What in the... what in the world? What?
いや、早かったね。
What are you doing? Senpai walks over to greet me in full witch garb. Well, my room's like only a couple dozen paces away. I haven't been in this room since the day we moved in. I remember that. I was helping her carry stuff in, as I recall. Back then, I would have never dreamed that I would be on such close terms with her by now. So, what'd you need me for? You calling me out here was kind of sudden. I hold up my cell phone. Her, come to my room quick message still on the screen.
これなんだけどさ。
She points to the work desk against the wall. Wait, what? A portable... Okay, it sounded like fire. Like actual... She was setting the shit on fire. A portable induction burner sits there, on which rests a pot of simmering with a pleasant bubbling sound.
レンもお昼ご飯まだ食べてないよね。
Oh, God, no.
私の追試の合格祝いってことで、一緒にどうかと思って。
Oh, hey, you got it. Well, that certainly is a reason to celebrate. Senpai, did you make this yourself? Oh, no. Oh, I point to the pot. Whatever's inside smells incredible. And as she says, I haven't eaten lunch. I'd love a bite to eat. However, yup, I had some reservations. I know exactly what she's inclined to do food-wise after the farce of a cooking contest we had not too long ago where she produced pills. And seeing her drink that weird potion the other day didn't improve my impression of her cooking either. Though, wouldn't it be nice if she were to suddenly show improvement in that time that I haven't been watching her cook? Oh, God.
何その顔。
I really don't think you can cook.
せっかくこの間のお礼に作ってあげたのに。
I'm confused. What did I do earlier? Cheered you up? Or her up? I don't remember doing anything that deserved thanks. I cocked my head to the thought, but I recall nothing.
この間私が腐ってた時に励ましてくれたでしょ。そのおかげさまで追試に合格できたから、そのお礼。
See? It was all me. I was the driving force. Oh, you mean that? The night that I scooped Shigeru out of the jaws of death. Not that it seemed to faze him. He was right back to his usual self in no time. I really don't think it was that big of a deal, though.
私がレンにお礼をしたいって思ったんだ。
Alright, with the food.
だからいいでしょそれはさ。さあ、そこ座って座って。
Alright, I'll just sit over here. As directed, I walk over to her sofa and sit down. Alright, I'll just sit right over here. And, wait, is that minestrone? I see plumes of vapor rise from the red tomatoey contents of the pot. The room is filled with the bouquet of tomato and consomme. I noticed a few medium-sized chunks of vegetables in there, too. Those ingredients were unmistakably for minestrone.
夏にあったかいスープもなんなんだけどさ。
They really aren't. You shouldn't have the...
でもこれは自信作だから、レンに食べさせてあげたくて。
if it's the one thing you can make,
さあ、食べて食べて。
She sounded so adorable right there. She hands me a bowl of the stuff and I accept. Oh, God. At a glance, I can say it looks really appetizing. But that's just how it looks. I know I can't let my guard down, lest it be, for instance, brain-meltingly spicy. For an instant, the memory of Senpai croaking that one morning flashes through my mind. But I've accepted the bowl. I can't just not eat it now. Alright, here goes. Protect me, Buddha. That's who we ask for help, Buddha. Well, if someone's gonna help us, Buddha might. Uh-oh. We good? Oh. It's good. Senpai, this minestrone is really good.
何そのリアクションは。
I didn't, you know, I'm gonna be honest.
心の底から信用してなかった感がすごいんだけど。
You drank a potion and then you went g for like the whole morning. No, seriously, this is some really good shit. I try to avoid direct eye contact while she makes that accusatory face. In doing so, I wind up eating several more spoonfuls of the soup. The slight, but not biting, sourness of the tomato. The delicate balance of sweet corn and savory bacon. Potatoes stewed to perfection. Fully infused with the flavors of the soup, plus the substance of the zucchini. This gourmet harmony is to die for.
そんな夢中に食べてもらえると嬉しいな。
Is there gonna be like, guess what I put in that?
たくさんあるんだから、そんな急いで食べなくても大丈夫だよ。
I'm not trying to hurry and eat or anything, but I just can't get enough of it.
いつも美味しいご飯を作ってくれるレンにそう言ってもらえるのは嬉しいな。
Yeah, I was thinking, like, we're like, all we do is cook. Like, we should know if it's good or not.
これは好きな人にしか食べさせないって決めてるから。
See,
特別だよ。
she does like us. See, Ren, you calm down. While I was focusing on eating, Senpai took the chance to sit across the table from me. She put her elbows on the table and rests her head on her hands, smiling. I guess she enjoys watching me eat her food. Suddenly self-conscious, I feel the blood start to rush to my face. I clear my throat conspicuously and try to change the subject. That wasn't conspicuous. Saying things like that all the time is how you got so popular.
そんなこと君じゃなきゃ言わないさ。
The only one? She shrugs her shoulders. Moments like this really drive home my impression that we've grown much closer. Maybe it's that relaxed, natural expression she wears around me. It just feels warm and welcoming, like she's not putting up a front or anything. When we spend time together, she makes me feel like I belong there. Am I getting ahead of myself? Can't tell. She did invite me to her room, so I guess I do belong in here for the time being, at least. Even so, something does feel kind of out of place about this. I inwardly wrestle with my own doubt and optimism on the subject.
まあでも本当はレンのお察し通り料理も増えてなんだけどね。
Hey, you can make this. That's all you need.
これだけは唯一ママに教えてもらった得意料理なんだ。
So if I taught you how to make things, you'd be able to make a whole lot of stuff, huh?
だからレンの口にあったなら嬉しいよ。
So this is the kind of food you ate when you lived at home?
うん、私も大好きだから何度も作ってもらってる。今でも実家に帰ると絶対に作ってもらうんだ。
Well, I mean, that's cool.
でももう少しのところでなかなかママの味にならないんだよね。
She seems more than happy to talk about it. She really seems to love her mother. That much is easy for me to tell. You get along with your mom, don't you?
うん、すごく尊敬してる。親としても人としても。もちろんパパも仲いいよ。
Yeah, I can imagine. You know, both of your parents.
構われすぎてちょっとうざい時もあるけど。
With a daughter your age, I could see why you would. Learning more about Senpai's life at home brings a smile to my face. All my condolences to her father for the way she behaves, though. But with a daughter as beautiful as her, I can understand why he might dote on her. I spoil Emmy, that's for sure, so I have no right to criticize. You know, I should stop spoiling her. So that's why you want to inherit the family business?
でも、私はバカだから資格が取れるかわからないけどね。そもそも今のままじゃ両親も認めてくれそうもないし。
Well, we'll just have to work on that, right? She tilts her head and grimaces. Her hands are raised in a what can I do kind of pose. But you still want to be a pharmacist despite that, don't you? What is it that makes you want to become one so badly? There must be a profession that would suit you better. You know, like, I don't know, modeling or maybe being an athlete.
合う合わないで言えばあるかもしれないけどね。でも、私はずっと両親と同じ仕事に就きたいって思ってたから。
I mean, there's the drive to want to do something. If there's that drive, you don't want to do something else, you know?
人を笑顔にできる仕事って本当に素晴らしいものなんだよ。
See? You know? That's admirable. She smiles again, though this time it's tinged with mild anxiety. Still, her tone sounds as sure as ever.
小さい頃は今よりも何もわからなかったから、両親がたくさんの人を笑顔にしてるのを見て、本当に魔法みたいって思ってたんだ。
We're witches, so it's magic!
だから私もってね。動機はそんな単純なものだったんだけど。
She breathes a sigh and looks down into her mug of tea. I remain silent and wait for her to continue.
でも、いろいろと勉強していくうちに分かってきてさ。新しい治療薬ができれば、目の前の人たちだけじゃなくて、自分の手の届かない範囲、世界中の人たちが笑顔になってくれるんだって。
Well, yeah, like if you found like a cure for like some sort of like cancer or something, that'd be, you know how many people that would help? Like Jesus. Oh man.
それは自分の人生をかけるに値することだってね。ちょっとカッコつけすぎかもしれないけど。
You put your mind to it, and you can figure it out.
でも本当にそう思ったから、私はこの道に進みたいって思ったんだ。
She shyly grins and pokes out her tongue. Her usual demeanor is pretty cool in and of itself, but I have to say, it's pretty cool when she just acts naturally like this too. Now I'm even more convinced that model work would be perfect for her. I can't help but think that would be nice to see. You're a really cool person, you know that? I don't know anything about making medicine or stuff like that, but I know that it would be a privilege to have someone like you around to rely on for help. Oh, I try to tell her what I think in the plainest of terms that I can.
そうかな。
She is making her blush so much lately.
いや、でもそれは理想論っていうか、あくまで目標っていうか、そうありたいなって思ってるだけっていうか、
The flusteredness, it consumes her.
そうなれたらって思ってるだけっていうか。
Flustered, her eyes dart left and right. Jittery with embarrassment, she tries to look back at me.
本当にレンは本当にそう思ってくれる？
Do you really think I'd lie about that? Come on. I said all that because I truly believe it.
そうなんだ。本当にそう思っただけなんだ。
You're damn right, it was my honest shits.
嬉しいな。自分のバカみたいな夢とか本心を笑わないでもらえるって。
I find it harder to believe that anyone would even laugh at such a wonderful idea. Yeah, I know, right? That'd be fucked up. You want to help people, what a loser. Like what? Well, but I can see why some might, now that I remember what she told me before. I want to make the strongest love potion in the world. If anyone else heard that, they might misunderstand her intentions. Maybe it's already happened to her before. In fact, I'm willing to bet that it has. Knowing that it's entirely possible, it's kind of hard to reply. However, I refuse to believe that anyone would dare laugh at such a fantastic, noble goal. At least, that's what I think. Again, honesty is the best policy. You're damn right.
なんだよもう。年下の男の子のくせに生意気。
I'm just being honest here.
そんな風に年上のお姉さんを喜ばせたって何も出ないぞ。
Being smooth as fuck without trying to be smooth as fuck.
もう熱い。顔が熱いな。変な汗出ちゃうじゃないか。
You're already starting to sweat. Look at this. She overtly fans her face as if she's overheating. And indeed, her beet red face does give that indication. She's put a lot of different faces on since I got here. I like her demeanor is in cool mode a lot, but seeing her all flustered is downright adorable. How odd that seeing the girl across from me get nervous makes me feel strangely at ease. Yeah, it's weird. Side effects of my daily dose of cuteness, so to speak. I reach for a bottle of water and pass it to her. Here, try to cool off a bit, you derp. Just try to calm down first.
ありがとう。いただきます。
I hope it's not Oh god, I hope it's not actually water. It's like something that she created.
お気遣いありがとね。ちょっと落ち着いたかな。
Oh no, it's an aphrodisiac. Oh, Jesus. Well, as long as you're not uncomfortable. I nod in understanding. Oh god, it is. Yeah, it totally is. God damn it. Yep. God damn it, Blizzard.
あれこれって。ちょっとレン
What's up? What's wrong?
さっきの水ってどこから
I don't know. It's just right here. I found it. What do you mean? It was sitting on the table over there. I point at the bottle, which I had already put back in its place. After a moment of looking at it, Miyabi-senpai's eyes grow wide.
レンそれは水じゃなくて
Really? It looked like water to me. It's clear liquid. Well, it's up to me to relieve her now, I'm sure. Miyabi-senpai, what's, Oh, I grab her shoulders just as she starts to fall over. Uh-oh. What's wrong? What? Was that some kind of hardcore drug or something? Nope.
それかなりやばいやつ
Don't do drugs, kids. Remember, unless they're sanctioned. Seriously? How intense do you mean?
かなりやばい発情勇気の薬
See? Of course it is. Of fucking course it is. Libido inducer?
数の危ない絶滅危惧種の動物の繁殖の時にメスに使う薬
It's meant for endangered species.
例えばオークとかトロールとか
Oh, this is... If it was meant to be used on orcs and trolls to make them breed, that's like giving someone an elephant tranquilizer. Except it's sexy. Orcs and trolls are endangered species? This isn't a time to be thinking about that. They kind of seem like the definition of virility. Who would have thought they'd breed as rarely as pandas? Wait, no, that's not what I need to think about right now. What should I do? Do you have a back somewhere?
いや別に死ぬとか健康に害があるとかはないから大丈夫
But if we don't release this right now, it's gonna be a problem.
薬が抜けるまで耐えれば大丈夫だけどただその
Yeah, I know. It's hard. It's gonna be hard. But...
すごく欲しい
God damn. It's the oh god, the music. It's the drugs talking. I freeze. I wasn't expecting her to say that. Unless I'm mistaken, what she wants must be to have sex with me, isn't it? That's the logical conclusion if that drug forces her the user to go into heat. But even I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that out of the blue. I feel like we're not actually going to do the true diddly with her. Though that would be crazy if we did and not with all the other girls.
オークとかドロールもこんな感じなんだねおとなしい子たちでもあんなに盛っちゃうわけだよこんなの辛すぎるよ
You're gonna be fine. We'll handle it.
苦しいよレンお願い助けて
Oh god, she pulls on my sleeves, eyes full of anguish. Her cheeks are flushed bright red. Her eyes glisten and her breath runs hot. I can't resist the old urge to gulp anxiously at her feminine advance. Ah, damn, this is sexy! Her beauty compounds the effects tenfold. Again, I swallow. I have no experience with drugs and stuff, so I don't know how I can help you. With penis. Penis is how you can help. I mean, if there's something, I can do, I'll do it.
ごめん。一つだけ。
Yup, see? Jesus.
キュってしてて。
Oh.
お願い。
Will that work? Alright, easy way out. She doesn't wait for my reply before wrapping her arms around me. With nothing else to do, I put my hands gently on her back. Oh, she's so slender and soft. Yeah, she is. She has such nice assets, but her whole body is still so thin. With a squeeze, she presses her ample breasts against me. I detect a feminine scent coming from the nape of her neck. This is so sudden. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this yet. Between the nervousness and the excitement, my heart's about to beat out of my chest. I didn't even need to drink that concoction for it to affect me.
麺の匂い。胸がドキドキして、頭の中がモヤモヤしちゃう。
Way to go, Ren. Why didn't you just look at the label of the bottle? Actually, it probably wasn't even labeled.
私の中の女の部分がドキドキしてモヤモヤする。
My good golly goodness. So she says, but the male parts of me are waking up to this at the same time. Why is it that girls always have to have such sweet sense to them? My masculinity flares up, working me into agitation. I want more of her scent, of the sensation of her skin, her voice, her body heat. Every new action and reaction she has sends my head into a frenzy.
ダメ、これ全然収まらないよ。
And so we did the diddly. No,
キュってされてるだけで気持ちよくておかしくなりそうで、体中がゾクゾクしちゃう。
she's begun to tremble ever so slightly, and her breath is growing hotter by the second. Behind my back, Miyabi-senpai's arms press harder against me. Her fingertips dig into my muscles. Ooh!
ごめん、レン。
Sorry, I need to do this.
もう私ダメだから。
That's fine. I did things with the other girls. I was expecting this.
先に謝っとくね。
Senpai? She doesn't respond. Her arms still wrapped around me. Miyabi-senpai pushes me onto the bed. Whoa! Whoa, Jesus.
レンももうこんなになってるんだ。
Now that... It's another one of them face zoom-ins while having the Steam version. How does this even happen? How does this even happen? I don't... Don't worry, guys. I'll tell you if the actual diddly happened or not. It probably won't. I'm probably going to be doing something with her. Oh, Lord.
ごめん、本当にごめん。
So, from what I gathered, we kind of just masturbated in front of each other. Because remember, it doesn't show me the full scene. But, oh my God.
その薬のせいとはいえ、調子に乗って3回も。
I guess there was way more that happened. I don't know. No, I'm just assuming that we still did the thing. Not the diddly, but I mean, did the whole masturbating in front of each other. No, I should be the one for apologizing for getting you so dirty. Yeah, because I assume I honor, We both bow to each other in apology, equally red in the face. Miyabi-senpai barely even gave me any time to rest before she took me through 2 more rounds of that. Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. Each time I had to ejaculate over and over, all over. Oh, Jesus! I'm not entirely sure why either of us need to apologize. At this point, we're just trying to cope with our mutual embarrassment through this cycle of apologies.
でも、いつも自分で試したときは収めるのが大変なんだけど。
Why have you taken that stuff in the first place?
レンのおかげで今までで一番気持ちよかった。
Write that down in the logs. She plays with a strand of her hair, winding it around her finger. She looks up at me in a way that reminds me immediately of her post-orgasm face.
いろいろと試してると失敗した時とか大変な時もあってね。こんなこと頼むのは恥知らずかもしれないけど、本当に我慢できない時だけでいいからまた付き合ってほしいな。
We'll have one-on-one masturbating session? Alright.
ああ、いや、今の嘘。ごめん、超わがまま言って。
I mean, I'm here to help. That's what I'm here for.
ほんと恥知らずだよね。こんなこと変態じゃないんだから。
Oh, you don't know the half of it. She is so awkward right now. I mean, I'd be. Why am I not saying anything? Whoa! That sideways look says it all. Not a trace of that prior coolness there, just pure cuteness. I'm not sure what downside there would be to that arrangement. Having these mature encounters as a perk to helping me keep her lust in check? Count me in. Hell, she just proved that what it would be like through 3 consecutive I guess we did things with feet. I wouldn't know. That is not what it looked like at all. Her feet were not in the position to do that. I guess, you know, that was part of the cut. I just thought we were... you know what? My headcanon's that we kind of masturbated in front of each other, and it's really funny that way. Well, I basically am an assistant supervisor to this dorm. If you really need help that badly, all you gotta do is ask. I'll do what I can. I swear to God, that is not at all what it looked like, or any of the text said that. I swear to God, guys.
どうしてもの時はお願いするかも。とりあえずスープも冷めちゃったし、温め直すね。
Oh no, I think we're good.
私も一緒に食べようかな。じゃあちょっと待っててね。
I just find it funny how it's just like, haha, steam. No. Senpai gallantly strolls over to the pot of minestrone and turns the burner back on. I've been dragged along at her pace ever since I walked into this room, but nothing really bad happened in the end, so I'm pretty happy with the result. I certainly don't feel like I have any more problems now than I did before I came here at any rate. So whatever, I'll just roll with it. I sit back and let that thought settle. Meanwhile, I leisurely enjoy watching her work on the soup from behind. Fuck. We did feet things. We did foot diddly. Fucking thought of just... Dude, I was bamboozled. I was hoozle-hozzled. I didn't even know what we did. Thank you, Steam version. You are truly the best version because it's just so fucking funny that if you don't know what the fuck's happening.